Alright, what's going on, everybody? So, for starters, I'm doing a 34-hour reset here in Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania. First time I've done this is the first time I've done a 34-hour break outside of the house, and kind of bored. So I started, messing around with my TriPac. Again, because I was still getting that squealing noise that I've been hearing there for a while. Like, it still turned on, everything ran. Nothing looked out of ordinary, I guess. But it got like a little bit worse. And it started to, there was a little rattling. So what I did was, today I tore the whole thing apart. As you can see, I've got the cover off, got the covers laying there, got the bottom hanging over there. So I tore it all off and got down here to the alternator, right? Well, this bolt right here is let's see, you can't really see it, but this bolt goes to the alternator, comes right out. It holds the alternator in place. So what happened was, apparently it rattled the backside locking nut. It rattled it off somehow, and it shifted a little bit. So granted, I'm gonna have to first I gotta secure the dang thing, put it back in place, and the belt looks fine for right now, but who knows? I'm gonna just buy a new belt and replace it anyway the next time I'm passing through a Kenworth dealer, or maybe when I go home. Probably run up to the dealer and grab one. That's got to get changed. So hopefully it didn't screw anything else up, but I'm gonna fix it, see how it runs. Alright, so took the TriPac apart, and like I said, I found out that it's too bright for that. Found out that the alternator, the bolt was loose, and it was like dangling. So what I'm gonna do, or what I did, was I put the bolt in there, I got the locking nut back in place, tightened it all the way down, turned it back on, and at first it wasn't squealing, it was fine. And then it started squealing, like it started slowly squealing. And then it got louder. And what it was, it wouldn't like squeal the whole way, but it was squealing. It was like a, like kind of having a hard time turning. So what it is the alternator, the bearings are bad in it. They have to be. So that's the only thing I can think of. The bearings got to be in the alternator. They just got to be bad. And it's got to be, it's catching. It's not wanting to turn. So looks like I got to buy a new alternator, new belts. There's two belts on that on the TriPac. There's one for the drive side on the right side of the motor, and then there's one on the left side for the alternator, stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be about I'm gonna say about $300 to actually fix it. I'm gonna have to buy the alternator, have it shipped to the house, and try to get it there by next weekend so I can fix it next weekend. And The belts are like 25 bucks a piece at the dealer, and I'll probably order those too, just because I don't plan on being next to a dealer within the next 5 days. It's too far out of route for anything that I've got going on. So that's what it is, man. I gotta fix it. Gotta do that. Once I get that alternator in, I'll put a video out and how to change an alternator on your TriPac. So look out for that one. Appreciate it.